We've entered what Forrester calls the age of the customer. And what it means is that the companies that are going to succeed in today's business environment are those that are actually obsessed with their customers. A new level of customer obsession is required from companies. Those newly empowered customers are solving a lot of the basic issues that they used to go to the contact center for on their own. They're solving them via self-service. They're solving them via social networks and getting help from their peers rather than from companies. What that means is that the interactions that happen in a contact center are much more complex. They're focused on issues that are critical, like make or break issues for customer relationships. At the same time, the customers themselves are changing. We're seeing what companies may be calling the now customer, the customers that are demanding everything right now. Forrester actually did a very large study that showed that more than 70% of people said that valuing their time is the most important thing that a company can do. It means that the contact center itself must become much more real time. Practically, what that means is being able to provide real-time data, the data about what's going on in the course of interactions while the interactions are happening, and to be able to distribute that data to every person who's interacting with customers and via every channel on which those interactions take place. Moving to this more real-time model provides many opportunities for contact centers to boost customer experience and to do good things for their business. One of the most important things that it can do is make compliance real time. In the past, companies were focused on compliance, but what that actually meant was that they could investigate issues long after those interactions had actually happened. If you move to a real-time model, you can be actually preventing compliance issues while they're in the course of happening. It could also mean consistent experiences, making sure that agents don't go off the script and start providing inconsistent experiences that actually lead to customer frustration. Another thing that companies can do, and this one will have a big impact on customer experience, is turn quality monitoring into a real-time function of the contact center. This means that contact center supervisors and managers will be able to intervene in interactions while they're happening. You can actually best use your resources by only focusing on the calls that really matter. Real time allows companies to actually do fraud detection while the fraud might be occurring. It's a big change in how companies can attack a critical issue to their long-term success. Contact centers often encounter customers who are so unhappy that they're likely to jump to a competitor. In the past, it was hard to identify who those customers were and do something about it before they actually left. Using real-time technology, you can actually identify those customers who are likely to churn and actually give smart guidance to the agents so that they can retain those customers, give the customers what they need so they don't feel the desire to actually jump to a competitor. The real-time technology needs to have a TCO model that makes sense for the enterprise so that they can incorporate it into the processes that will actually drive long-term customer relationships and positive customer experiences for every single interaction. So if you think about how much fraud you're preventing, you can actually make a very good case for investing in this new type of technology. The same is actually true when you get down into customers saved. You can actually figure out the increase in customer lifetime value for a customer that you've saved, and you can use that as the basis for investment in new technology. To succeed in this new age of the customer, we think that companies need to become much more real-time. That way they'll actually reflect the needs of their new uber-demanding customers, and that's the way that they can actually serve the now customer.